All right, welcome to another modern stream. Today we're gonna have some real spice. Wargate Titan. Yes. For those of you that don't know what Wargate is, it's basically band colors, and for X, it allows you to search your deck for a permanent card with converted mana cost X or less, and you put it onto the battlefield. What this means is that for 9 mana, the very low price of 9 mana, you can go fetch your Primeval Titan. If you have only 6 mana, you can go fetch your Dryad. If you have only 3 mana, you can actually fetch any of your lands. This list actually also plays Prismatic Omen. You're going to see that we're playing 3 copies of Valakut, because we can actually fetch Prismatic Omen thanks to Wargate for only 5 mana, which will turn on all of our Valakuts. And it's also harder to remove, which is pretty nice. And then everything else is just your classic Titan Field shell, with Field of the Dead, just 4 castles, Cavern, Bojuki Bog, Valakuts, and like a bunch of basics. And in this case, we're playing Hallowed Fountain, Temple Garden, and Breeding Pool, which is right there. So, yep, this is kind of the idea of what we're cooking with here. The nice thing about having blue and white is that it allows us to have access to some nice sideboard cards. Celestial Purge is, of course, excellent at dealing with both Ashiok and Blood Moon. Is barring Abrupt Decay is the only card that actually deals with both at the same time, which is super nice. And yeah, it deals also with Gourmet Gangler and a bunch of other things that can be annoying. Probably very good in the Mono Red Prowess matchup even. A couple of Bailoths, some Trackers, Veils, Explosives, Relics, Reclamation Sage. Without further ado, let's fire it up. Is it worth Omen plus Dryad? I mean, it's the reason why we're playing 3 Valakuts, right? If we only had the Dryads, maybe we wouldn't play 3, we'd just maybe play 2. I mean, I'm totally going to keep this hand, and then I'm going to get super punished when I don't hit my second land drop, but 28 lands deck, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Opponent moves to 6. Breeding Pool. Seer Ambitions. Gasps. Meme brand, probably. We're gonna go a searching for tomorrow, I guess. 1 bottom, 1 top went my opponents. Veilstorm, maybe. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe it's not. Okay. I mean, it is a land. I hope they had a remand that they just couldn't do it. Oh, wait, what? Band control, I guess? Gonna get mana leaked here? No. Okay. Okay. I don't even know what's going on anymore. The only thing I do know... Oh, that explains everything. Alright, so we're playing against some 4-color control whatever. Snapcaster Seer Ambitions. It's probably goodness for us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I don't need to crack Steve here. That's nice. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we're resolving Titan here. And we're getting Field and Valakut. We just pass. Definitely seems to be on some sort of band control deck of sorts. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I shouldn't have found that because now Steve doesn't have anything to fetch. Poor man Steve. Hehe. All right, let's go. Start here. So my opponent kinda needs to counter it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-huh. So they cryptic this, then we resolve our promise. So Field of the Dead, and I guess we're gonna get Bojuka Bog here. That sounds pretty good. So my opponent cannot draw Snapcaster. Next turn we do have access to Wargate. We can get a Titan, we can get a Dryad, Prismatic Omen. But my opponent's already losing to the board. Like, they need to answer the board first before they even consider doing anything else. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Right, Dispute, Veil, Tracker, probably? And I guess I probably need Celestial Purge because of Ashiok. Or should I just hold up Dispute for Ashiok? Yeah, I don't think they're a copycat. I think they're just on a on a 4-color control deck. But Ashiok is still problematic enough for me. Maybe one, and if we if we find more information, then we can make more decisions. Farseek seems medium. Well, sideboard is kind of a nightmare. Farseek is a modern playable card. I mean, it's legal. Playable, it's a whole different story. But it is a modern legal card, yes. I'm trying to take out all the cards that fetch our basics, because we're probably, like, our basics are going to be pretty taxed this game, so that's why I'd probably rather hold on to Farseek. Sure. Monkey see monkey, dude. That's funny. Astrolabe, unbeatable. Alright. Field go. Breeding pool, I guess I'm gonna get Temple Garden. And if this resolves, we can go get an island. It's probably not gonna resolve though. Mana leak. Yep. Definitely would be nice to find like a Veil and more lands. Okay. So we're definitely gonna Dryad. We're gonna Valak it, and hopefully we get past here. We don't. Never lucky. Must confess, I dig this deck. I kind of dig it too. When I play these kind of decks, one of my favorite things is the fact that these decks are sweet and at the same time they're so unrefined. Like they're just not very tuned, right? Like this is something that probably Will put together the other, yesterday, and he just 5-0'd with it. So, like when I see a deck with such potential, it makes things way more exciting, What is not exciting is to not hit your land drop. I would have definitely liked to hit my land drop there. Would have enjoyed that thoroughly. Player on Mana Leak or not? What do you say? I think we don't, because we will get got by Path to Exile and Force. Feels good, man. Something good here? No. Okay, so we're probably gonna get a Forest, I think. It's rough to not have access to blue mana, but we need to hardcast Titan here. Any untap land. Come on. Deck. Come on. Any untap land. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry that I'm this good. I apologize. I apologize for being this good. I know it's not fair to you. So we're definitely getting second field here, and I guess that we're getting Bojugabog. Sure. Hey yo. Yeah, when you're kind to the deck, when the deck just like shares your love, your passion, your concerns, when you take good care of your deck, You guys laugh together. You guys cry together. You guys share. Such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. All right, bring it up. Look at these hands, chat. Just like... My opponent says they enjoy my YouTube videos, so I'm of course telling them that I love it. Thank you, opponent. They also moved to 5, and they are asking me to please not be playing prime time. Sorry, opponent. Sorry. Push-ups. Oh, that's right. I have to go back with the whole push-ups thing. How many push-ups do I have to go? I have like 11 push-ups left. It's brutal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Name giant here. Farseek for definitely a basic. I guess I'm gonna go for plains. Why did my opponent say that they didn't want to get paired against a Titan deck when they were playing Ponza? Don't understand. Anywho. Alright, so we take 3 here, which is fine. Probably gonna find the blue source. Interesting. So if I Hour of Promise now, next turn I can do everything. Yes. My opponent says banned, and they do their face. Can't we just tighten? Yeah, we could have tightened, but that means that next turn we have to pay for our upkeep. And this is so much better because it sets me up to next turn do everything on one sweep. Playing around potential Blood Mist, playing around potential like LD and stuff. It's just so much better. Pillage my field? Rude. All right. 1, 2, 3. Dryad. Wargate for Valakut. Trigger. Kill these. Kill. Yeah, that seems better than resolving a Titan, honestly. Yo, Kevin, thank you for that Twitch from sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, my friend. Thank you for sharing the love. Yeah, I think we're just going like I'm just really interested in killing my opponent's Arbor Elf. That's is there any better line that we can take here? So what I'm thinking of is Dryad, Wargate for second Valakut. Valakut kill stuff. Then my opponent can't really win from there. Alternatively, I can play castle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 mana short of Dryad. Yeah, I think we're fine here. I actually like this line better. Wargate for 0. Valakut. Ping. Ping. Yes, yes. Yield. Land. Go facing. I guess go face. Even if they Blood Moon us next turn, we can Titan. Dryad get GQ. You mean to like deny my opponent mana? Yeah, that was also an interesting line for sure. Yeah, I guess that was a good line too. All right, so Purge, Sage, Trackers? Question mark. I kind of feel like Baloth is actually reasonable in this matchup. Like this matchup has changed so much that sometimes they don't even play Blood Moon and they just play like a bunch of dudes. So Baloth just being a stupid 4/4 is just good. I do have Ghost Quarter just as a one-off. I kind of do want Tracker in the matchup. I kind of do want Tracker. Omen sounds excellent. Let's go with something like this. Is Wargate for like an O-ring or something not realistic? It is kind of memey, honestly. It is definitely kind of memey. O-ring for Rex Sage is very real. They move to 6. I think I'm actually gonna keep this hand. It's pretty weird, but like we have basics, so we cannot get Blood Moon, which is probably the thing that I'm the most concerned about. We also have Valakut, and Dryad being a 2/4, as I just explained, is actually very, very good in this matchup. They move to 4. Jeez. I wonder what their first draws have been if they went down to 4. Like that's really, really low. Maybe they were short on lands. That's why they didn't fetch. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have exposed the Valakut there. Yeah, but maybe, yeah, I shouldn't have exposed the Valakut there. I definitely would have not been able to save it until the very last turn. Magus. Yeah, well, our hand actually lines up pretty nicely against Magus, which is part of the reason why I was so excited about keeping it. Yeah, skipping up. Stop talking about lining up well against Magus. Bone Crusher Giant. Uh, Hashtag whitelisted. Yep. Hex Drinker? Alright. That's actually moderately troublesome. No blocks. If they draw land and they actually make the Hex Drinker pro everything, we are in trouble. Hex Drinker is just bigger and just better than Prime Time, which is funny. So Purge wins on the spot. What other outs do we have? Purge wins on the spot. Very happy that I don't have Rex Age. Tracker would be insane. Tracker would be very good right here. That is not very good. So we attack. Opponent blocks. They should have leveled up probably. They block here and here. I kill the Hex Drinker. But that's kind of fine. Valakut, Heath, whatever. Trading with Hex Drinker before it becomes pro everything seems good for me. Clothis is certainly good here. Clothis is quite powerful. And now the Hex Drinker is leveled up all the way. He can't really attack though. What are we playing? We're playing a banned Titanfield list that will post it on Twitter. So I guess Primetime is hanging back to block now. There's this Glorybringer. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're still drawing towards the same cards. Alright. Sexy Man down. Proving to the haters that Wargate is modern playable. That's what we're doing. Yeah, sure. If you say so. I guess even Wargate would help us get Tracker. Yeah, this cloth is gonna do a lot of work. Chandra. That's really scary. Well, actually, it's the Hex Drinker, the one that's doing all the work here. Tracker. Six, 10. Does my opponent have lethal here? I think they actually have lethal here. Yep, they actually do have lethal because of the clothes. Jeez. Yeah, we did have a lot of good draws there. Tracker would have allowed us to draw probably 5-6 cards. Purge just wins on the spot because we clear the Magus. But this is actually lethal here. Just attack with everything, like whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right. All right. So more tracker. I guess let's sour a promise. Explosives as another answer to Magus. Yeah, that's why it's there. It's kind of an issue because it doesn't really combo with the fact that both sideboard were gonna be pretty 3-drop heavy, but it's mostly because of the matter of because of the fact that we are going to be like if we're losing, as you just saw, if we're losing, it's because we're losing specifically to that. So yeah, this is like a fine keep. We might get turn to Moond. Magust. Okay. It's not bad. So we'll get Snow Covered Forest here. Snow Covered Forest. Here we're gonna get a Temple Garden. Maybe I should have actually gotten a Basic Plains. Yeah, Basic Plains sounds better actually. Alright, turn 2 4 dropped. It's pretty strong. Very strong. Can we draw Celestial Purge, please? They have the Glorybringer here. Wow, that is a curve. Holy shit. That is an insane curve. Wow. Okay. What? Turn 4 Progenitus. I don't think I could have ever beaten this. Turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2. I guess we need Engineered Explosives for 1. If we double exactly explosives, we might have a shot. Okay. That was really impressive. That was really, really impressive. I don't think my opponent's hand would have been able to be much better than that. But that looked very, very impressive. And it's probably a matchup that we're supposed to lose though, so I honestly don't understand what my opponent was telling me, that they hope that I'm not done Titan. Like this is exactly what they want to play against. Sometimes that deck does that, sometimes it does absolutely nothing. I mean, it's Ponza, right? Like Ponza, it's always going to be Ponza. I think this deck is way, way better than Ponza, though, because Ponza has a lot of cards that don't really do anything. Like, destroying your opponent's land if you're not clocking them sometimes just doesn't do anything. Have the potential of the turn 3 Hour Promise here? Yeah, this is promising. Promising. I just got it. I just got it. Blooming Marsh. You don't see Blooming Marsh very often. Ponza, the opponent was God. Is this Lantern and they have Surgical? That's why they took my Wargate there? Or did they just know that I was going to draw another Steve, so it wasn't going to matter? Just no way they have Shadowed Out, right? So unlucky. I mean, if they did have Shadowed Out, then we kind of got them there because we didn't draw the land to cast our Hour. So, gotcha, opponent. Now they have to be on black-green rock. Thoughtseize, you got it. Probably take the Hour Promise here. The problem is that Primetime is so much more problematic for them. There was definitely an argument there for we can Wargate. I mean, we are gonna Wargate. Like, the question of what do we Wargate for? I think we're gonna Wargate for a land. I feel this kind of annoying. The good thing is that they trophied my land instead of trophy my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is in play. And then I packed. For prime time. Prime time. And I get field plus Valakut. It's my last fetchable though. Do I want to get it now? Yeah, I guess I do. 6 basics always feel like so little with this kind of decks. It always feels super short. Here's the difference between a Valakut trigger and the zombie, and I think in the current situation that we're at, I think that the zombie is gonna be better. Especially because I don't know if my opponent is gonna go land into Liliana and then I get completely blown out, so they can play Goif, Bob. Okay. We have like a bazillion great draws here. That one counts. Because that's actually lethal, I think. No, it's not. So 6 down to 11. I guess it's better for me to kill the Bob. Oh, yes, oh, yes, always healed. You got a trucker. You got a Goif. Can I draw any land? Sure, sweet. That's lethal. Black green the rock. This was actually my only loss in the Swiss in the event. The last event that I played at, which I can't remember the name now for whatever reason. Regionals. There we go. Wait, what is it? Black Green Titan? What? No, Black Green the Rock. We're playing against the Rock. Yeah, Rock. Yeah. The Rock. Stop making fun of my pronunciation, Sam. Just getting trolled right here on stream. Sure. Treetop Village. Great draw. Great draw. Well, I guess that they can have Ashiok, so maybe it's not great. We'll need to wait before we figure that out. Yeah, considering my opponent went... they went green source, so maybe they just have a really shitty hand. Which is possible. Treetop Village. Yeah, they have the ugly art though. The proper Treetop Village art. It's of course the one that everybody loves. That's the proper art. Feels good, man. Feels old school, man. Prime time off the top. Alright, so they need an Ashiok right now. And if they don't have Ashiok or Shadowed Out, Okay, they don't. All right, so we're gonna win this game pretty easily. Sure. Now the question is, do I want to get double? Do I want to get double field or do I want to trigger field? Because I can't do both. I think I want to get double field going. I guess it's better against Liliana. Yeah, okay, it's better against Liliana. So we're going to do field plus Windswept Heath. Probably going to get... Okay. Gotcha. Nice. All right, yeah, this game is probably just over here. They need an answer to the zombies, an answer to the Titan, and an answer to the other promise in my hand. Surgical doesn't do anything because I just can crack Relic in response. Yeah, that just did not seem like a winnable game for my opponent. Sitting at 2-1. We have 69 viewers right now. That's so nice. Also, I don't know why is Uro over there fixed. That's some good EV indeed. Dredge for 6 is my opponent's username, and we have a no green source land. Ship it. His hand is better, but not by much. Very awkward hand in terms of our land sequence here, because we're kind of forced to play castle first. Then we're gonna have to play Steve, crack for a forest. What? My one is not dredging for 6. We got debated. I'm not playing around main deck shadowed out. This deck is gas. It's definitely fun. Embry, Lurker of the Lock. I'm gonna wait because next turn, thanks to this, we can actually trigger field if we want to. This Embry is kind of getting out of control though. Would have been awesome to draw a Dryad there. Would have definitely been great to draw a Dryad there. I wonder if we should be playing Stony Silence slash what's his name in this deck. Collect Roof. playing around the mana leak, the artifact mana leak here. I could have jammed the Titan there, but we actually have a Cavern of Souls in our deck, and we have a card that allows us to find Cavern of Souls in Wargate. Yeah, it is a draw, but I don't think I can afford to play just yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That Embry is getting some sick value over there, though. If this is an Urza, yep, that is a big problem. Big problem. So they probably have Cryptic at this point. I'm waiting until I can double spell. It's just like Ursa just puts you like that's what my opponent's deck does. It just puts you on the squeeze where you are playing around their counter magic, but the more time that goes by, the more counter magic that they draw, and they're drawing 2 cards a turn, probably more. I mean, that's why that deck is great. Like that's why I loved every second of playing it when I streamed it last week. Resleeve Amelie while watching. Oh yeah, that's some top tier value right there. All right, this is gonna be like the most telling thing, I guess. Like if they spend their turn flashing back Uro, or they hold up, maybe they can flash back Uro and get Cryptic mana. Okay, so they don't. So they 100% have the Cryptic. Yeah, you probably don't want to attack there. Cavern? Huh. Alright. Play this for 0. If it resolves, we fetch for Cavern. If they counter it, we slam a Titan. If they have Rebuke, we just lose though. But I don't think that it gets any better than this. Like this is as good as it's gonna get. So I just have to. This is what we got. Metallic Rebuke. I guess they can also have the other one, the Archmage's Charm. I guess even Cryptic would be good here. I mean, you have it or you don't, opponent. Please no slow rolls. Okay. The good thing is we have some pretty good countermeasures for what my opponent's doing over there. So that's nice. I'm not sure I love the omens. I understand why they are there. Just not feeling the card. Doesn't seem particularly good. I actually think I like Search for Tomorrow better than Farseek because it allows me to hold up Mystical Dispute and Veil much better. It does fetch basics, which we might run out of, but... This hand looks medium but serviceable. 1 to 6. That Emery, man. Emery is pretty good. Put him on to 6. Of course, the opponent's profile big is Barocco. Yep. It makes sense. On brand. However, they're called Dredge for 6. They should have a Golgari Grave Troll. I have to file a complaint. Okay. Emery. We can't trigger. Feels so bad, man. Alright, so they're gonna get only one Emery activation, which is obviously good for us. Oh no. Alright, tap out for something silly. Come on, opponent. Step out. Alright, so they're holding up deprive slash the other thing. Just don't have deprive. It's a one-off. Come on. It's a one-off in your deck. Just don't have the deprive, okay? Just have the other one, the metallic whatever. Alright, sweet. Emery down. Emery down, and we can fire off at a moment's notice. So Ashiok is moderately problematic. Emery's good. Suspiciously holding up 3 mana. Veil of Summer would be a great draw. Veil of Summer would be a great draw. Veil of Summer would be a great draw. Mystical Dispute would also be a great draw. Don't mind me. Just don't mind me. Shit. That one's actually pretty good there. Sure. And I guess we're keeping this on top. Now that's some serious voodoo shit. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, like Veil doesn't do anything even against Aether Gust. Because this stops your stuff from being countered, and this doesn't counter your stuff. This is what happens when you use your white last privilege too often. Fair. So you tell me I'm just getting punished here. They still need an artifact. Okay. All right, that happened. I didn't even show them the veil. This is a spicy meatball. Indeed, indeed it is. We're having some fun here. We are having some fun. It's funny how like the black-green X matchups are just effectively unlosable. So barring an early Emery, this hand looks good. All right, we really did not want to draw that. Not gonna lie, I like this deck, yeah. It is nice. It is nice. It's definitely a lot of fun too. Okay. So basically did not draw cards for 2 turns in a row, which is not good. Forest's Bloodmoon, like we have a search for tomorrow here, so gonna get a blue source, probably. What is this? This is getting countered? Okay. We might get punished by Galvanic Blast, but that's fine. Poggers. Attack. Next turn we can Heath, which will allow us to draw 2 instead of just 1 card. Which is pretty neat. Create a food, that's good, that's fine. Do I have to trade with this construct? It's possible that I have to trade with this construct. That's what you can count as voodoo shit. I mean, not really, because I had the relic already, so it doesn't really matter. Urza spin for a flooded strand. It's kind of whatever. I guess it gives them another green source. I actually think I do trade with construct because next turn we're resolving prime time, right? So yeah, I just want to keep my life total high. Reading pool. Oh, I messed up. I wanted to get Hallowed Fountain actually there. Yeah, Flooded Strand also means that my opponent's probably not super. They don't have great draws, I guess. Steve. Do I jam here? We get got by. I guess that we might get got by the draw two as well. But if they don't draw two, that's good for us. I think I'm just gonna play Steve, because Steve gives me a zombie. And another draw step. And now Tracker can get in there, which is nice. All right. How is this deck going? We're 2-1. It's nice. Like, it feels like you just basically cannot lose against the mid-range decks or whatever. But some other decks we kind of struggle a little bit against. Like, against this Urza deck, it's probably like a little bit too control-y for us. And we might find a way. It's possible that we find a way. Am I playing Scape Shift? No, I'm not playing Scape Shift. Why not Slam Titan? Because my opponent was holding up the two potential counter magic. Two potential forms of counter magic, I want to say. Spin Urza for a Mystic Sanctuary. You got it. You got it, Chief. And play it out. Yeah, please do, Will. Please do. I'm enjoying this like silly Titan decks. It's funny how like the best way to build Scape Shift is without Scape Shift and without like mountains. It's just really funny. Wargate has been fun though. I would like to be wrong. I'm fairly certain that I'm not. I should be wrong. It would make sense for me to be wrong. Oh, my opponent's getting in there. Sweet. So we block. Fetch. I think I'm actually gonna get the planes here. Trucker's so nice. I love Truckers so much. Shouldn't play relics. Hey, Sadek. All right, I'll check it out after this match. Will. Second Tracker. How can anybody possibly resist that amount of value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess we lead on tracker. See if this resolves. What if the purpose of blue in this deck? It's... Wait, they just didn't do anything. Okay. We have Wargate. It's a Wargate deck. So they can't loop. I feel like I want to play the Ghost Squatter. And I also feel like they have counter magic in hand. So should I send the Dryad? I think I should. Because if this resolves, we just win. Do you believe the current Great Creative Burn is ideal at the moment? I can afford a card on MTGO. I was wondering if I can get it. Yes, Little Morningstar. I'm actually going to do that tomorrow. This is a concern that I heard a lot over the past couple of weeks. I mean, first of all, I do think that Karn is really, really good right now. So it's possible that it might be one of the best ways, if not the best way to build Amulet currently. But it is a concern that I've heard from a lot of different people. And what I'm going to do tomorrow is actually to stream without using Karn, basically. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so we can crack Clue if we need to, or we can just crack crack Relic. Opponent is all balls going down to 1. Appreciate all the content and what you do for the... Oh, thank you, Little Morningstar. Appreciate it. Card seems so garbage. Card seems nice. I mean, that's basically perfect description of Wargate. Cryptic Command. I mean, what are they supposed to do with a Cryptic anyway? Because that construct is not lethal. Provides a second threat pre-Titan in the games where you can't throw it out. Oh, you mean what Karn does? Karn, it's a threat that you can find off of Ancient Stirrings, which is the best cantrip that we have access to right now, because Once Upon a Time is not legal. It presents a clock from a very, very different angle that your opponent needs to respect, otherwise they're going to lose to it. And it just straight up hoses certain decks. It gives you access to your one-off, so even if you're playing against something like I don't know, like Dredge or whatever, you can minus Karn to go get a cage or a Tormod script against humans or whatever, Walking Ballista, topple creatures, return Sanctuary. Okay, that's probably not going to be enough. If we need to block this for whatever reason, we can go squatter ourselves to put a blocker into play. I just don't think that we do. And I just realized I should have probably go squatter my opponent's Mystic Sanctuary there. That's fine. Then next scripted we can do that. Black green deck for chat. All right, let's take a look. It is a black green Titan deck. How impressed have you been by the prismatic omens? How impressed have you been by these? Decay looks very, very good, by the way. Decay looks very, very good. But how impressed were you by the prismatic omens? Has been great with hour and 3/4 Valakutes. Yeah, Decay is very, very good. I agree with that. Like, it basically kills. Decay and Celestial Purge are both excellent out of any Titan deck, basically. They just answer all of the threats that we care about answering. And, you know, in the case of Decay, it's even encounterable, which makes things even better. But yeah, Blood Moon, Ashiok, Teferi 3. What else do we care about? Death Shadow. I almost said Tarmogoyf, and then I thought about what I was gonna say, and I'm like, that's just not true. We don't care about Tarmogoyf. But yeah. Well, my opponent thinks about their line over there. They're taking their sweet ass time. We actually did have a little bit of a list here already set up, so I can make the changes that you're suggesting. Search, Dryad, Explore, Omen. Huh. Over 2 Summoner specs. Very interesting. Bog, 4 Castles, 2 Caverns. Triple Valakut. Vesuva, Blast Zone. Okay. I'm gonna have to need to figure out like what the one-offs, the silly one-offs are. Or you're not playing Gogai Rock Farm. Interesting. I've actually liked the Gogai Rock Farm a lot in this kind of deck, just like I said, 1 or 2 off. So decays, trackers, 4 tracker, love it. Couple of veils, Memoricide, Cranial, Extraction, Grafdigger's Cage. I do like the cages a lot. And that's it. Oh, Sage. Boom. Easy. No Obstinate Baloth, huh? So how do you beat mono red? I have no idea what my opponent did there. Sakura's big brother. Search for tomorrow. Okay. So let's start with this. Then let's move to combat. I wonder if my opponent just has the Galvanic Blast and we're getting super mega slow rolled. That would be mean. This is lethal. I still don't think that we should be playing around Galvanic Blast. Like, if they have it, they have it. But, like, otherwise we can get locked out by Cryptic Command. And they probably have more Cryptics than they do have Galvanic Blasts. Alright, that's still lethal. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. So I guess that we can draw from one of the clues. Wait. This is just lethal, isn't it? Yeah, this is just lethal. Easy. All right. 3-1, last match of the league. Yeah, sure. Let's keep. How are they not dead? Because, yeah, I was trying to look into it precisely, and I think that they were just very, very dead. Tron. Looking forward for Neo Brand League. Yeah, all you need is either a donation or just a quick little billion points. Is everyone off Amulet? No. Wow, my opponent kept 7 and they don't have turn 3 Tron. That's just disrespectful. That is just disrespectful. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So we just lethal them next turn. Actually, it's better for me to Hour of Promise here than it is for me to Titan. Because that means that I get to fetch. And this is just a double Valakut. That would be 12 plus 2 plus 6, sorry. And then 2 from the attack. Always yes, always yes, always yes. Yeah, in fact, the Titan would not have been lethal. I mean, Turf on Tron is too slow for Modern. Like, I don't understand why my opponent would keep a turn 4 Tron hand. Attack you. And it's technically correct to do this on upkeep or whenever they tap out here. Alright, they tap out, they die. Boop. I love this, yeah. It's good stuff, it's good stuff. We have 0 cards for the Tron matchup. Stone cold nothing for the Tron matchup. Just no respect. No respect whatsoever for the Tron matchup. I mean, to be fair, our deck is pretty fucking good against Tron, so... Too bad that this isn't in paper, so we can't shuffle our deck right after we pick up all of our cards and just like stare into our opponent's soul, just like this. Well, we shuffle. There is no respect because I have no respect, that's fair. 3 mana leak? Yeah, I'm not gonna play 3 mana leak. They kept 7. So turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 on the draw. I mean, we kinda can't do much better than that, honestly. This picture was sent over for anyone else. No, but you can see the list here. Maybe the basics are not exactly the same, but everything else should be the same. Okay, so field on 1. Alright, at least this time they do have turn 3 Tron. Like, fuck, Tron is more of a meme than anything. Right now, G-Tron is acceptable at best. Yeah, I mean, it's 2 different decks, right? 2 very, very different decks. And definitely mono green Tron is not up to par with the modern format right now. Like, mono green is just not good enough. Eldrazi Tron is definitely good. Which is weird, because it used to be exactly the other way around. For like the longest time, it was exactly the other way around. Alright, my opponent kept a reasonable Tron hand and they got there. Good for them. That is what Tron does, and if you're not doing that, then you should not be playing Tron. Yeah, just percent the same. Sure. We also have Prismatic Omen, which is nice. Ban Tron lands. Alright, now my opponent moves to 5. Good. So they can bring up their likelihood of getting a good hand. Had enough play was a silver event to build 2 separate decks, so it would just swap out the whole deck in between rounds if I thought my second deck would be better. The look of fear from my opponent was always so worth it. Nice. Yeah, okay, so they don't have a turn 3 Tron, so I don't think my opponent can do anything to stop me. Unless they have like Wambuli Acid Moss or something, which it's just not realistic for them to play. Well, I guess I can just not draw any lands ever. That is a way that I could potentially lose, I guess. Why ban a buy for Amulet? Any land, please? Wargate is 9 mana Titan, 5 mana Omen, or 3 mana land, or 6 mana Dryad, or 4 mana Relic. Yes, those are all facts. Those are all facts. Alright, sweet. So I guess we get to Farseek plus Omen here. That was a hell of a draw, by the way. And next turn we should seal the deal. I guess we don't win, we just 18 them. So we don't actually win. We just 18 them. In fact, I think the correct line, now that we know they're setting up Tron for next turn, the correct line is to Wargate for a Ghost Quarter. You see, if we had bounce lands, Will, see? So the correct line here is actually to Wargate for Ghost Quarter. Destroy Tron and Upkeep. And this triggers, even if we didn't draw the Steve, we were still fine. Cherry with the party of 64. Thank you very much for the raid, Cherry. Appreciate it. So even if we didn't draw the Steve there, we didn't need the Steve. We like the Ghost Quarter triggering would have been the damage, and then we're gonna resolve Titan, and then 18 my opponent. Yeah, welcome. How is your stream? Milady to you as well. And this is game. Friends don't let friends play Mono Green Tron. Friends don't let friends play Mono Green Tron. Easy 4-1. Easy 4-1 with that deck. Nice. That was enjoyable. 3-2 with Sewer Pod. Feels good, man. That is insane. I think that with a little work that deck is ready. Yeah, it definitely felt super robust. It felt super robust. That is for sure. Like I didn't feel like there was any like stupid, nonsense card in there or anything. Definitely Omen was like the most medium card there, but like I understand why it's there and it makes sense for it to be there. So let me make sure that I'm probably not going to be playing any more leagues today because I want to make some Patreon content. But I'm just like setting this up for tomorrow or maybe the day after. Just want to make sure that I have that we're looking at a nice little list. Ghost Quarter's good. Okay, so 2 forests, 2 snow forests, 1 snow swamp, and 1 swamp. So this is one thing that I wanted to ask you about, Will. The only thing against the control decks, it definitely felt like we were pretty shy on basics. Like we actually ran the time that we played against the control deck, we actually ran out of basics both games. Is that something problematic? Like, is that something that we want to fix? Like, we want to add more basics or whatever? Or just cut some of the Search for Tomorrows / Elder? Right? So if we have like 2 Steves or like 1 Search, cut 1 Search for a Farseek or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's much of an issue. You can cut a fetch another basic for another basic if you want. Okay, that's one of the ideas. Fear page, yeah, if you want to. I have no idea why it wasn't working. Oh, because somebody had used it earlier. That's why it wasn't working out. But yeah, there you go with the deck list. But yeah, so actually the deck that we played was this one right here. Wargate is kind of hot, honestly. Like that line right there to Wargate for a Ghost Squad in order to make sure that my opponent doesn't have Tron on the next turn in order to set up the Titan kill. That's kind of nice. I'm into this whole Wargate thingy. If we want to go really, really, really deep, we can start playing stuff like the Fairy and stuff. How do we feel about this? Is this too memey? End step, our promise. End step, Wargate for Dryad. Wargate for primetime on your end step? Holy oh my, I'm excited now. Wow, now I basically just need to play leagues now until I am able to set up Teferi, Wargate for a prime time on my opponent's end step. I have a new goal in life, which is to Wargate for a prime time on my opponent's end step. Oh, that's good. That's just good content. All right, enough with the nonsense. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.